Hello, hello out there in TV land. I am one of your hosts for this wonderful Slavanaka of 2-3 action between DannyPSpeed, the warden of the Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer community, and Mr. Make You Sit on the Edge of Your Seats, Dunlo, the Ninja Turtle extraordinaire. And this is muy importante because the winner makes it to the brackets and the loser is on the wait list. I am joined by the person who protects us all the time, the one and the only freedom fighter. How you doing?
I am doing excellent. Oh man, this is gonna be a win and you're in. Losing, help me get in. Oh,
You ain't
are
kidding.
you all set?
I am, and both of these runners are very aggressive in their play. Now, Danny is very new to the Z1R community. Like I said, he is one of the head honchos of Super Mario Brothers 3, but he's dipping his toes into Z1R. I believe he was in the Challenge Cup. Dunlo, we know Dunlo. Everyone knows Dunlo. So, this is going to be a veteran versus a rookie of sorts, and I can't wait to see what happens. This is going to be great. And how many levels are you hoping for, Freedom?
I want to say 7.
You're hoping for 7 Doritos? I'm a big fan of fivers because anyone who's in the Z1R community knows that 5 is always alive and lit. And that's the way that we like them. They can either be blessed or they can be cursed or they can be blurst. And you know who
Yeah.
we have on deck though, Freedom? We should be super excited because we've got one of the best trackers out there, and that is the living legend Crump, who's the best clickety clacker that ever did clickety clack.
Uh, and well, I released them, so it should be starting momentarily. They are
Okay.
off and going.
All right. For those of you out there in TV land who are not familiar with the rando force settings, let me tell you, our runners are going to need to find 9 as soon as possible because that's how we know how many Doritos do we need to fight the bacon in command. So imagine the first item being a letter. Oh
A
dear.
prescription for the medicine.
Oh dear, Freedom. Is it going to be one of those seeds?
Ah, maybe. Well, there's doubtfuls on the overworld. Uh. Oh wait, 9, 9,
No way. Oh, Dunlo has the
and
advantage. 8.
we need the full triangle.
Okay, so 8 Doritos is what's needed in order to get into level 9. Danny doesn't have that information yet as he opted to go right to Death Mountain. And, that's a bold strategy, Freedom.
Yeah. Well, the sword can be anywhere, but he's going up to the. Dunlo is up in Death Armos. Armos item could be here, and it is.
It's a
We have
bow.
the bow.
Oh my goodness. You know what? It could be. It could be, chat. The legendary Jet 8, where everything falls into place. Because Danny went towards Death Mountain, got his wood sword, and Dunlo has the bow, and that is the smallest 2 I've ever seen. Freedom, did you see how
Segmented.
small that was?
I glanced at it, but it is. And if Dunlop would have went to the left from the start screen, he would have gotten his sword a couple screens later. He'll find it eventually.
Oh, yeah, he's
But
going to find it. But Danny
level
has
5.
some bones on deck. And 5. Yeah. Although Danny doesn't have the knowledge, one could say that although this is a bold strategy, he's got the bombs, so doing the mountain is not a bad idea with the bombs. And we're gonna find out our first prize pack, $65. That's
Not,
not
not
bad
a
at all.
lot.
Yeah.
It's on the
So
low side. I mean, vanilla is 100. It can get up to 150, but I mean, the low is 50.
all right.
I've seen worse.
Yes, I've
Level
seen very disappointing ones. Very disappointing.
At
And
least the gels didn't roll up.
yeah,
Ooh,
thank
any
goodness
road?
for something. So 7, Danny's going in, he can, well, that's a hard ladder block, so we are out.
I want to say, was that the book or the heart on the floor of 7?
It looked like the book, and I think Danny, accidentally went back in, but that looked like the book. Now, if we can find an early ladder, that is going to be awesome, because then we're going to be able to decipher what our old mans are saying, our old men out there in the field doing the work. So we have 28 and 65 so far. Dunlo, once he finds more rupees, I would imagine he will buy the arrows so that way he has some form of weapon.
Yeah, and MrDunlo's got to be. It's gonna feel a little behind when he gets the sword, just because he's like, oh, it was 3 screens away from the start. I wonder how fast Danny got it. Unfortunately, Danny got it right away. We'll see how it goes. Level 5 for Dunlo.
He'll probably check a room or two and see how far he can get, but he's literally on weapon 0, and that spells it all. Dunlo's gonna have to leave.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to do like a Rick 6. Check out a couple of rooms, see the enemy set. See if you get a free item. Like a heart.
Yeah, like Danny just got a heart on the floor in 6, so we have lots of fairy backup. Wow. That's an enemy I do not like. I call them Pizza the Huts, but likes are never anyone's friends. But Danny is getting some keys.
Oh, and MrDunlo went back to start. And it looks like he's going to get his wood sword.
Yes.
It's only been, it's a 5 raft and 6. It's only about a 5-minute difference, but that 5 minutes can be like, uh-oh, I'm way behind. Potentially.
Yeah, because eventually Danny will find his Armos item, and this here is Mulan. So now Danny, if he can find an arrow shop, and provided the arrows are kind and generous in price, we'll be able to purchase some arrows, since we know that there is a bow incoming. In the case of MrDunlo, I believe he has enough typically to buy arrows, so it's just a matter of finding the arrow shop. And or another option would be to purchase the blue candle, and that would open up a lot of checks. So it's all a matter of comfort level. Also, this is what I warned you about. Dunlo playing on beep percent.
And Danny's about to get the bad news of all 8 required.
You know, Danny actually prefers the 8 because it doesn't give your opponent the combat advantage, and it does give a little extra time to deal with it. Looks like the Glorias, let's see, did they go down with 3 or 4 on the wood sword hits? The red
And
one.
I wasn't looking.
Ah,
And here's the map for this level 2. Let's see if we get a better look. It's 14 rooms. And it is segmented.
yeah, that was what I was saying. Like it's tiny, but you know, odds are if this seed really wanted to be evil, would put the Triforce in that one room.
Could happen, depending on what kind of room it is.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So we have.
Oh, but here's another thing about that. This 2, well, here's a segment. For the staircase. 1 is going. No, it's not in there with the compass. Fine. 1 is gonna be this size or smaller, so I'm guessing that's gonna mean level 6 is gonna be monstrous. It's on that 8x8 or 8x16 grid.
Oh, 6 is
That
a
they share.
monstrous level. That would be awful. Just because I hate 6 in general. So Dunlo hoping he can bomb down to get to the Dorito.
Yeah, and well, this is level 2, so all the walls will bomb in this level 2, with the exception of if it's Zelda's room or if you're going down an old man room.
Yeah,
Other
Dunlo
than that,
did
all
part of the
walls
bunnies.
will bomb.
Ah, well, Dunlo didn't want a part of the bunnies here, and you know, going through. All right,
And Patra is guarding that Triforce. You know, this is one Triforce that I'd be like, let me come back later when I'm a little stronger.
I think Dunlo found an alternative. Yeah, because he went through. Because they're both in 2 right now, so Dunlo found the way, which was actually a shutter door. Going down, now face Patra and walked right into it.
Okay, my mistake. I was looking at the wrong screen. Here's the heart container for Dunlo. For a slice of pizza.
Yeah, so we're not gonna know what's on. Ooh. Okay, Dunlo getting some necessary health. You know, knows he has to walk back through that Patra.
Or kill it because the item could be in here.
I think Danny killed it. And it didn't yield anything. So.
Well, I think he died.
Oh, he met the Great Beyond. So we're looking for a staircase item right now. And Dunlo opting to get the Dorito. Will probably.
Oh no, this is level 2. There is no staircase item in level 2.
Oh, that's right. Vanilla 2 has the blue banana of goodness. So we're looking for.
Both items, both the heart and the item will be on the floor.
Yeah. So imagine
it could be in that one-off.
It could be in that one-off room, you know, just to.
Yeah, we're about to find out, and this room can drop.
Yeah, it can. So, will Dunlo get the saving grace or?
Red Dark Nuts. And
White
Eddie.
sword.
Eddie.
Oh, that is huge. Huge, not even a little. So combat advantage is definitely gonna go to Dunlo now. And I admire the fact that Danny is wood sorting our Bun Bun friends, the pole voices.
It's never fun to funny wood
And they,
score 10
yeah,
HP
they
enemies.
hurt. I think Danny realizes now that his item is in that top left room. So we're going to take the staircase over there on Danny's side, and he will be getting his white sword pretty soon.
It's either that or the Patra. I'm not sure he killed the Patra.
It would have been awesome if we could have had the vanilla blue banana just for banana supremacy. I am a banana believer.
Yeah, I'm one that likes picking up a boomerang. It doesn't necessarily have to be the blue one. Because I've lost out on enough bombs across rivers, not being able to pick them up. That's why I like picking up one of the two boomerangs.
All right. Danny getting a refund on his bombs.
Oh, level 3.
Level 3 found by Dunlo. Already seeing your Dorito for the level, but we're searching for items. Especially a ladder. So if you were gambling person, Freedom, where are you betting the ladder is hiding today?
Well, for one, I'm hoping it's not Broken Seed and having the ladder on the coast. I'm hoping it's probably here in 3 or maybe 4. I'm hoping it's not 6 on the floor under blue whiz robes. Or a dig
I'm gonna say give it up to level 8.
Level 8?
Yeah, it would be spicy if it was an 8 because we don't know where 8 is right now. And from the way these enemies are looking, I have to believe in a big 8. Because we've been seeing a lot of small 9s lately. So that usually entails a big 8. And if that's the case, oh baby, that will be super spicy for our runners.
Well, so far keys are at a premium. I think they've only had the 1 or 2 keys a piece. I can't remember if they used the key in level 2 or not. But Dunlo is key blocked from the item.
Yeah, also, this lineup of Lionels, never good to have in the early game when you're running on diet heart containers. So, because their projectiles hurt, their hugs hurt even worse. So, what do you do? And Dunlo now playing on extremely diet life with half of 1 heart container.
Half a life, just about anything will kill him.
Yeah, I told you.
I don't think they've seen a candle shop yet, have they?
No, and they have the money to get it. All right, so we're going to get the natural dip into 7.
That's a docking fee, an expensive docking fee. 25, if I recall. Well, I think chat pointed out it was 25. Yeah.
Yeah, the door repair? Oh, yeah. All right, so download going into 5.
Either runner's taking a peek at the east side of Hyrule yet.
No, they haven't.
Doesn't look like the blue darkness rolled up at all.
No, they didn't.
Right.
So thank goodness for little things. We're getting the map of 5.
Oh man.
Atari sprite.
Yeah. And he gets news of the early Triforce, but has a key. Will he spend it? There's a push block and
Staircase heart. Now that does make you feel a little bit better, bad about yourself. That's not exactly what you hope to see in a staircase, but both runners do have 5 heart containers, so if we can find where the white sword item is, and hopefully it will be something worthwhile for our runner's sake.
Well, the way you're talking about the blue banana, I'm thinking you want the blue banana.
Blue banana would be the best item anyone can get. I mean, blue banana supremacy reigns supreme, you know.
I will prefer the red ring myself, but
Red ring? Yeah, they could use that because they do have some really chunky enemies out there that do heavy damage, and we have us a ladder block, and that is definitely the book. So Dunlo is going to vacate 7.
like, I'll be back later, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he has to be back later, guaranteed, because he needs all 8 Triforce.
So now we're getting the West Death Mountain play coming from Dunlo.
And if the game wants to be really mean, it will make it a key starve seed with the any key deep in 9.
That is awful. The white sword item needs the full 6. Freedom.
Well, at least you know where it is.
Yeah, that's rude. Oh man. And that was the tutor, just Sandy's favorite item. You know, it wouldn't be a Just Seed or anything of that nature if there wasn't a tutor involved. And so somewhere, just Sandy is either watching this on the VOD or live in chat to see the tutor. It's a good feel. And we don't have the book, so we can't use those hints just yet.
We need the book to translate from Hylian.
I know. Okay, that was the luckiest grab on Dunlo.
He did what the...
He did the count?
He did the 10 count, the loose of...
Oh, he did? I thought he got hit once, no? Well, he just got hit now.
I don't know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's already succeeded. Okay, so we're back at start for Dunlo. And we haven't seen a blue candle anywhere, Freedom.
But the Zols did roll up because those white sword hits aren't killing them. We're still getting the gels.
Whoa. And those are usual rupee droppers.
Those bubbles are... I mean, that's a mean room. 3 bubbles, quad shooters, and Wizrobes in there. It is like a game. This is not fun.
No, no, it isn't. And
There's a 4 heart.
okay, so we know Danny, if he chooses to find the White Sword location, will be getting his tutor ASAP. But
How long before he goes up to Death Mountain?
you know, I can see him going back there probably in the next 15 minutes, roughly. So,
Of late.
all right, we gotta believe, chat. We gotta believe. Dunlo is playing as Michelangelo, a Ninja Turtle, with his A button being nunchucks. I know, chat, it looks like a knobbly stick to me, but that's what they said. Freedom, does that look like nunchucks to you?
Oh. I mean, he's doing the best with 8-bit graphics. Oh.
Like the new lore behind that weapon being, they took Master Splinter's stick and they're using that to whack everybody, pop, 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 using, Splinter strats. And, ooh, that room wasn't friendly, Freedom.
This is not a friendly seed so far.
No, this is painful. Also, Danny getting mugged.
Mugger forgot it's supposed to be a good spot, but no, not today.
Yeah, and we're gonna see. Okay, only $5 in that room. And this here blocking the shutter door is just rude.
Oh, and Danny was so close to the white sword item. Took the any road away.
Oh,
here's
man.
a secret. 28. Nice banana key by Dunlo.
Yeah, that was awesome. You love to see it, especially when you are broker than a joker with keys. And speaking of key, look what we just found.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jamie Oliver. Yeah. And I told you it would be a big 8. Oh no, Freedom. This is, if the item is deep in 8, that would be just pain on a train.
And the coast item is the banana.
Totally worth it. I would speedrun finding a ladder. I would actually toss my raft over there. Danny has a raft. Just lay the raft like it was a bridge and boom, banana supremacy acquired. But we are going to see where the vanilla...
Candle shop. 50.
50 and affordable arrow. So we're going to see 2 purchases happen right now.
86 for a key.
Yeah, that...
I don't think I've seen the other key price unless
86
they both
is
rolled the same.
Kind of expensive, especially when you are not getting very much. But the Lionels will bring it with their swords aplenty.
Come on, hammer you. Hey!
It was an 8. There we go. Blue banana supremacy acquired. The seed would be valid and everything in between. This is a good day for banana believers.
And the free high roll hospital for DannyPSpeed. Up A, get your health back.
Dunlo is getting a fair amount of keys. Hasn't used any yet, but I bet he wishes he went to 6 to find that raft to get arrows.
Hello, Mr. Krabs. Or Spider, whatever you are. That's a possible push block room, too.
Yes, shift. You know me, and I'm always breaking things in Z3. So I believe that out of logic is best logic. Heck yeah, we will use that and call it my headcanon. That's 100% right. And see, this is why I believe in banana supremacy. See, we are putting a halt to the Lionels, you know, so that way they don't donate their swords to my face.
Yeah, that's painful when it happens.
I know, right? You know, we don't really have much of a shield, so Dunlo is not going to worry about yellow banana. You know, I am a banana connoisseur, so I would still get it just because I can. But we are going to go.
It makes me wonder if is the at Candle Shop the rare shop. 94
I think it is.
And that means Mr. Dunlo needs to get back to that level 6 to get that raft ASAP.
All you tinfoil hatters out there who believe like me, maybe he'll come across silvers by some span of luck. So if he can get red candle and silvers, then he don't need no raft. He can be like, raft what? You know. Yes, I am a banana store. Team banana for me.
I'd like to see. Oh, he's got his scooter.
Yes,
I'd like to see his. How about a bait block Zelda tonight?
You know, that happened in one of the races I was commentating. It was fantastic. You actually needed the bait in order to go any further. It was beautiful, a chef's kiss. Because bait blocks in 9 is like, you know, asking for a PS5 and getting a PS2 and PS3. And, you know, the gift giver telling you to do the math because it adds up to 5. So I like the way you think, Freedom. We will get along very well.
Yeah.
Yes, it is all about chaos.
It is definitely a Pepsi night with you can get 3 Pepsis for the price of 1 Coke. 26 and 78.
Now, this is a time where we would have to embrace our inner Adirondack Rick and buy the blue potions repeatedly and use math.
Anything under recorder like tonight? Some meat. No, the only time I've legitimately seen a bait block is when I was watching Ice Blue do a practice seed before last year's tournament, and he was like, "Oh, are you serious?" He just laughed and
Danny has forsaken the banana gods. Oh my goodness, he walked out on the blue banana. No banana supremacy for Danny, even though he could really benefit from it right now with the power to, you know, stun. especially the Lionels that like to, put thine sword in thine booty. So we kind of could rely on bananas. And speaking of a banana sewer, we do have one in chat. Yumi, my mentor, who taught me everything I need to know. Now, the one good thing is we have on Danny's side, we'll get a little bit further because he did have the bow and arrow. And I guess he was disappointed with the blue banana and vacated 8? Roots! Roots! Freedom! We must talk about this heresy!
Oh. Man, this level 5 is eating keys. It's 3 key doors in a row, or 4, depending on how you want to look at these two.
Yeah.
There's a key split.
Yeah. So, ooh, do you see the price of the bait?
Yeah, 112.
Danny's gonna have to take out a second mortgage just to get a little piece of meat on a bone. Oh no. Now,
Danny opted to get a free potion.
yeah, because we haven't seen Mags, and both of these runners are on white swords, so easy when you get to Ganon to stun doesn't take as long as having wood sword. But chat, what do you mean cosplaying as eggs? Now, I know you guys are ready for Easter, but oh, Freedom, did you see Mags and where it's located? Because chat's saying that Danny may have saw the magic sword location.
He might have. I don't recall seeing it.
Oh man, time to get my Canaan dog out.
For the most part, they haven't really touched the north east side of Hyrule yet. Yeah, Danny was on the rash spot, but not really too far.
So there is an out for Dunlo not needing the raft. As you just saw, the blue candle and arrow shop right there with the 86 buck chuck keys. So there's hope that he can get those items.
Well, the 86 keys is the cheap key shop. Because the other was 94.
Wow. You still... Oh, that's right. It was under a burn bush. Dunlo can't dodge the raft. We have to find it. The fact that we saw another one means that there's another one somewhere out in the wild. So you just gotta believe, like Naruto. Freedom.
He could also find the red candle.
Yeah, I said that earlier. You need to definitely go and find the red candle and silvers, and bada bing, bada boom, problem is solved, And speaking of your red ring, it's in 5.
Ooh. And that just made that Gliak fight a little easier, but he's not going to take it. He's like, I got the item. I'm going to up A, go get my Triforce and get out of Dodge.
Naruto via Sasuke. Oh, man. Y'all a while in chat, and I appreciate it. Also, NSU room there on deck with some jellies. All right, so far a nice tame enemy set, but Dunlo is speed running over to that Triforce. Well, we're gonna be fighting to get that shutter door to get there. Chat, why are we starting off with my roar, huh? Huh? We don't need to go there just yet. We got some staircase action there, but Dunlo is ladder blocked. Freedom, what do you think of that room? Not only is it tutor blocked, it is also ladder blocked.
Oh, it's not nice. Level 1 found by Danny. So Danny can't even get the Triforce to level 1 until he goes back to Death Mountain. Level 4 found.
Oh, Crump, that dig dog is gonna stay on the other side of the water and be like, nah, 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 nah. He gonna be like John Cena, you can't see me. But MrDunlo versus Wizrobes, and right now the Wizrobes are winning, and that's even with a red ring. Oh, Freedom, this is a great seed. I think we need to give applause to the person who rolled it.
Now, will Danny or Dunlo agree with you that is a great seed?
Oh, heck
it's
no!
It's fun for us to watch.
No, they're not going to believe. Oh, are you kidding? Danny already knows I have a bad reputation in the SMB3R community for wanting chaos seeds. So I believe in chaos. And, you know, it's always a fun thing for us to watch. It is very entertaining. Our runners hate it with a passion. So that's why I'm usually banned from rolling seeds. Because my seeds are usually cursed. But
so you like rolling the Jess seed. Okay.
Yeah, I do. I roll baby seeds. That is me 100%. I roll nothing but baby seeds, and those in the SMB3 community can vouch for it. And Cruella the Joy. Oh no, don't let the SMB3 people have it because they changed my names as it stands. And the ladder is in 1, Freedom.
Ladder! The Olive Garden Spice Rack, and there's a red candle in 1.
So Dunlo can get away with not going to the
getting
shop
the raft.
Yeah.
So there is hope for him, but I mean, where was 1? Was it under a burn bush? Maybe not.
Oh, don't break my heart. No, it's a bomb spot. Oh,
it's not. No, that's an open spot. That's the
spot. I forgot where we were at.
That's the bomb wall.
This is the area. So we're in the Lost Hills area. Oh man.
Oh. Yeah. That would have been funny. It would have been bad for MrDunlo if the red candle was in 9.
That would have been just brutal. And we get the croissant. Oh, power bracelet acquired from MrDunlo. All right, we're gonna probably.
In chat, what would you call that? Number 4 map. Level 4.
It looks like a snake that got discombobulated. He's confused. You know, he's wiggling to the right. 4 has silvers. Dunlo can dodge the raft. Oh man, Danny's in cruising mode right now.
Definitely has gotten lucky on the last few item pickups. Oh, he bought a shield. 'Cause I heard that tink in
Yeah,
the wizard. I didn't see him buy a shield.
he was getting blasted into oblivion. So yeah, went ahead and made the purchase. That in its own right is bold strategy there, Cotton. And you're not getting hit by a wrench this time. But it has all been coming up Millhouse for DannyPSpeed. So DannyPSpeed now has the ability to. He does need to get the tutor though, so he's got to go back and get his white sword item, because we did see questionable Dig Dogger and blue candle for Dunlo. We're not going to see the miracle play.
Well, he avoids needing the rafts completely. Because
Yeah,
one was a docking fee and one was that exact shop. The raft
yeah.
is completely useless.
It usually is. I mean, how many seeds you honestly get anything of value out of the raft? And like I said, they should make it, where you can just lay down the raft, because that's what I would do to rush my yellow banana out there. I'm totally 100% going to sacrifice the raft to get the banana. And
so far, nothing required under any of the recorder spots, I believe.
no, the tutor is getting the booter right now, and I don't know how we should feel about it. Dunlo is a very red, I think the reason why, now let's get our tin foil hats on there. Michelangelo has turned himself so red so he can imitate Jonathan from, I think that was his name, from The Mummy, when he was going Imhotep and blending in with the zombies. He's trying to blend in with the Lionels so he can get shot less. That's some top tier strategizing, because look, he is the same color as the Lionels.
Well, yeah, but he's also a Ninja Turtle, and the Ninja Turtles love pizza. I think he just he dumped some pizza sauce on his tunic.
Well, I was trying to, give the benefit of the doubt. Oh, look at us with a ladder block little old manhandler doing manhandler stuff. Now that's just so cute.
That's the map, I believe. Inside that like.
Yeah, like is just eating it. And it gave him bad indigestion. That's why it looks the way it looks right now. And we are in the Lost Woods with Dunlo.
Okay, level 6 looks like the state of Arkansas. I'm just saying.
It does. It actually does. Oh, man.
Or South Carolina, one of the two. Don't die. Especially with the clock there. MrDunlo with another slice of pizza.
Yeah, he's following the candle right now, which, is one of those thanks I hate it type things. And Danny needs to go back and get his tutor. Not that we've seen beef. It hasn't been a great eureka type item. It's just like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. We're good. Also, Danny playing
Keep strats. That is a segment at 6 because he could not bomb to the right to go there. Oh, there's Mags. Needed a candle to get Mags.
Yeah, but I doubt Dunlo's gonna get Mags. I doubt. $10 Chuck. Oh, the small is $10. Oh, freedom.
It depends. I mean, if he finds a quick heart or two, he might that's close by. He might go back real quick. He's one heart short of trying.
These small secrets are so adorable. $10 Chuck on deck. All right, we're gonna get the tutor check over here, and it was a swing and a miss. Did you see it? Did you see it, Freedom? In 6?
Yeah, the Zelda black meat is dead. It's
Ooh, we have Blacktown right now for Danny.
I did have I remember playing a seed where I entered level 9 and I was required to go in one direction, and it brought me straight to Ganon, and I needed the meat to get to fight Ganon. That was the only way in to Ganon. Uh-oh.
Oh no! Wow, he was able to kill it in time. Because usually they love to eat your big shield and make it a small bean shield.
And meat block is completely useless because
yeah.
I believe that the meat block was one room south of where that thing was.
All right,
and we're starting to run out of money places. And Danny, he's picked up quite a bit of keys. He's got 7 keys right now.
Yeah, so, you know, it's one of those things. Danny will probably have like 10 keys and then end up getting the wonderful, beloved lion head key, aka magic key. So, all right, cheaper meat right there for the bait.
How much was it again? 112 at the other place, but this place?
Yeah, it was a 2-digit number, so cheaper.
I missed the price.
Oh, $72.
Ooh, that's 31 for bombs?
That's expensive bombs.
I think that's the only bomb store I've seen.
If that's the rare shop, that's awful. It is the rare shop. Oh no, that is an awful location for it. So now you have to ask yourself, are you going to hold on to some money and hope and pray you find a bomb upgrade in one of the dungeons, Freedom?
No. Not a bad idea to save money, but when Danny has silvers, and because they do 40 per arrow. Well, master.
Dan, I believe, has seen the white sword item. But
no.
No?
No, he never. He
never went to that spot. Yeah. He
Yeah,
went
he
to
was
the
one
other
screen
side.
away, and then he took the any road away.
Okay, Dunlo is about to get silvers in a few minutes, which is going to render the donation. Oh, wait.
I would
Silvers,
have
yes.
grabbed that key. There's a key in that one room, and I would have grabbed it.
Okay, so
But now
silver scrap for Dunlo.
they're both on equal grounds in the sense of they both have silvers and they both purchased arrows.
Yeah. But the one thing that I do like about what Danny is doing is Danny is trying to get his Doritos, as many Doritos as possible. Dunlo does not have the ladder yet. He hasn't found one. So, but he will find.
He hasn't spent a lot of time in the Northeast yet, and that's where level 1 ends.
Yeah. So Dunlo hasn't seen one yet, but should be seeing it soon because 4 and 1 weren't that far away from each other. So
yeah, it's one screen to the left of where he's at.
And right now, Danny should try to find his tutor before 9 gives him the booter if there is Dick Dogger blocks. So, but I like what he's doing in that he's just trying to he knows he has what he needs right now, unless there is a Dig Dogger of shame that is going to impede him in 4, 5, and 7. I know 7 was just hard ladder lock, so we weren't able to see very much, but yeah.
Ooh. Taking it out on an old man for that art.
Also, Danny getting carried. We must always believe in chaos, chat. So if a Dick Dogger block, me doing comms on it will probably be a higher instance of that happening because I am literally Murphy's Law. So we must believe.
I recall a seed where someone was on their way to Zelda. They killed Ganon. It was a double moat room, and he was going up towards the door, and he hit the wall a little too soon before he hit the door, and a wall master grabbed him right before he was able to go through the doorway.
Here we're going to get the ladder from MrDunlo as he has just entered level numero uno. And it's you now for Danny. Yes, we cannot say who is in the lead right now, as the rap is not necessary.
No, yeah, Danny definitely has the Triforce lead, but MrDunlo is not really that far behind in the Triforce count.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of exploration done, so he's got a couple quick Triforces. He knows where it is in 5. And you could argue that Dunlo has the lead because he's got the recorder, and this
he's got
Triforce
more
in 5.
progression. Like he has more progression, has the defense advantage because he does have the red ring, and most importantly, the biggest factor is the blue banana. And I will argue with anybody that says that. Huh?
That is possibly a factor, but I think the biggest factor right now is the fact that Dunlo has the recorder, and to get the Triforce in 5, you need the recorder.
Yes, that
Because
is
it's
very
Bobcat
so.
is not big dog.
But Danny will find that out and we'll have to vacate. Also, MrDunlo is playing in JoJo's To Be Continued stop screen. So we have a bit of I guess we need a sync. Ah, there we go.
Well, he definitely has the Triforce. Did he get a ladder?
He got the ladder. But
Oh,
we'll
he was
find out in
frozen.
just a moment. We'll find out.
Eventually. Well, here's level 6.
Yeah, I believe level 6 did have a ladder room, so we'll find out in just a quick moment.
Probably did. I mean, level 1 is so small.
Yeah, he's got it. I saw it just now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once he did the start button and we get to see the pretty little items, it's basically, yep, and that's the full validation. Also has the red candle as well. So he did get both items out of one.
The red candle is less important than the ladder, but they're both important. They both have their own.
Red candle lets you burn a lot more stuff than you can normally burn. So, you got to appreciate the burnage that happens when you have red candle. You just set everything ablaze.
I don't think either one has purchased meat. I don't think either one has purchased meat yet. And there's that bait block that was here in 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe MrDunlo did.
Oh.
You know. See, look at that fire. See, it allows him to embrace his inner pyromaniac, and you can burn, and they're very effective on likes. You know, you just keep them away, even though you can use the bomb and arrows. All right, and Danny's got his red pajamas. Looking fashionable on both sides, Freedom.
And
don't you dare, Dumbo. Oh no.
I do believe both runners know where all 8 or all 9 levels are, so they're both technically in go mode. They both have a sword. They both have arrows and silvers.
Well, Danny isn't in go mode yet because he doesn't have his toot.
It's true.
Yeah, he's not quite in go mode yet, but Dunlo most definitely is.
Oh, it's an ugly price for a bomb upgrade. Max price for the bomb upgrade.
Well, I guess they were shopping at Nordstrom for bombs, you know, where everything costs like $1,000 just for also Dunlo abusing the old man. No. Why?
Well, because those count as hits, and you can get a 10 count. or get a 9 count up to that.
You got to throw some respect on the old man that you can't understand what he's saying. You know, it's like respect your elders, man. That's rude. And I'm speaking from the elder population. These whippersnappers these days, I swear.
I hear ya. I remember buying this game when it was brand new.
Man, I got the gold cartridge. I felt real good.
Yeah.
My father hid it. It was supposed to be for my Christmas gift. They gave me an NES, you know, the one that had track meet and everything on it. And he bought the limited edition version, and it was absolutely beautiful because I found that first and then knew that I was getting a Nintendo. And that was one time that I was a happy kid, because that was back when NES was the stuff. And we're trying.
And unfortunately, Danny gets the bad news of needing the recorder to get the Triforce out of 5.
Right, you know what?
Yes.
He's got the book.
And that is basically required to get the book, the seed, because where it's at. It's almost required, I think.
So the one that we don't have can now produce fire too. So fire is the basis of life and love.
Fire.
Yes, you know, so you burn yourself more often. I mean, look at Dunlo. Dunlo's embracing the pyro life, you know? Why spin bombs when I can just burn everything?
And Mr. Dunlo is about to tie up the Triforce count.
Yep, so we have tie ball game, everybody. Ooh. How you feeling now, Freedom? This is even though Dunlo has a substantial lead now since he has joined Danny, and
he knows where the Triforce is in 5, and he's got the equipment to get it. That will be a quick Triforce dip. His biggest problem is going to be 7, possibly 8. Well, that's a map of 7. They both know how to read now.
You know the emote for the Moa that you do, like Moa? Yeah, that's what that looks like. It looks like an Atari pixelated Moa emote. And, you know, it's probably cursed that I said that, but hey, what can I say? I'm always cursed. And Freedom, chat has a question for us.
Uh-oh.
Where is the white sword item?
That is up on Death Mountain. I believe it's 1 screen north of the vanilla push block any road.
Yeah.
Under a bomb spot. It's basically right there.
We are making a donation here on Danny's side by fighting Landmos with silver arrows.
That is another kind of snake.
Yes.
I never understood why they were called ropes in the game. I mean, come on, they're snakes.
'Cause they were loaded. Those things, they were roping in the cash. They had like their own sting operation going, and they were getting that money. Because if you farmed 2, you could hit that 250 so quick. Go buy your blue ring.
I know that was what I call the money level. Thanks, old man. I already have that.
Yeah, You know, I got this book and, you know, all I got is this stupid souvenir.
Oh, you were here. Yeah, I stab them too when they say, oh, yeah, the level you're in is called here.
Also, we have Tony Montana pimping bombs out for 125 bucks. He's like, say hello to my little friend. And, you know, charging 125 bucks. And nobody's saying hello to your little friend. Not at all.
I think that was 3 old men in a row.
Yeah.
In that one level, because the next 2 screens to the left were old men. Hey, compass. No hugs. Don't hug the mummies. It's next door.
Oh. Dunlo is on bomb 0. And see, that's how you kill Landmo. You burn him. You torch him. You show him who's boss. Absolutely best way to do it. But we are on bomb 0 for MrDunlo. Freedom. Oh, lucky. Got some bombs. Is Dunlo going to spend 125 bucks for a bomb upgrade? No. No. Because he's going to get 8 from this strat here. There we go. And we got some bombs. With the help of our little rhino friend. All right.
Transport.
Danny is going everywhere but the white sword location. No.
Now, if Dunlo goes down here, he'll get the Triforce. It's down from this room. I think it's down 2 rooms, but
he's going back 8.
What was in 8? The banana, and he doesn't know. He knows he needs the recorder. And he knows he needs the recorder.
Yeah, so he's hoping the second item is the tutor in 8. Oh no. Oh no. This is not looking good for the warden.
And keys.
Kind of surprised Dunlo didn't top off his bombs by eliminating the Dodongo, but does get a bomb drop there, so no need to do it. And I believe at this point, Freedom, Danny has forgotten about the white sword item.
He hasn't found it, and
well, he's going to be rushing dungeons until he can't find it, right. And that'll spark him to do more overworld checks. But right now, he's like, nah, I know where everything is, and I'm basically gonna dip these dungeons, see how many Doritos I can get. But 8 is big, very big.
Danny's already got the Triforce for 8.
Yeah, he's going.
He doesn't have the power bracelet, so as far as he knows, the recorder is under a power bracelet spot, and he needs the power bracelet.
Danny only got the Triforce in 3. I want to say at the time he dipped 3, was there a ladder in 3? Because I think that's
a ladder block.
Yeah, a ladder block in 3. Because,
I don't recall, but it was early on in the match.
yeah, Danny dipped 3
I-
very early when he didn't have very much. So, but he's gonna attempt. Please say you're not gonna attempt to full clear 8. Thank you very much.
I think 8 has 2 hearts in it, so it has the coast heart.
Uh-huh.
And I think he full cleared 8 going, it's not here.
Yeah, at this
I'm not
point,
sure where he's going. This is a
at this
Triforce room for Dunlo. It's the Dorito, ties it up at 6 apiece. Yeah, until Danny gets the recorder, it's gonna be a struggle.
because he can't finish 5 due to the dig dogger block. So
it's coming in here to it. As far as he knows, the recorder is here.
yeah, but we know it is the croissant.
And Mr.
Right.
Dunlo is about to
Back
get the
inside.
triangle. This probably is going to be a close finish. Assuming Danny checks Death Mountain
Yeah.
early.
As it stands now, he'll probably follow the bracelet in terms of logic, which is going to put him further and further away from where he needs to be.
Yeah, because he's down by Vanilla Start, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Mr. Dunlo is about to get... Yeah, put the bait down. Feed the dig dogger. Feed him. Feed him. Oh, come on.
You didn't fight all 3. You opted to use the 1 strat. Dunlo. For shame.
All right.
For shame. But Dunlo gets
7 down.
the 5th Dorito. And now we are going to Ocho Dorito Town. And see, and you hate to see stuff like this happen because Danny was doing really good and did have a lead at one point, Freedom.
Yeah.
Dumbo got the banana. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. A true banana.
He took the shortcut because level 8's on the south coast and he was on
I know, but don't ruin my headcanon. I believe that he was totally doing that on purpose as a banana believer. See, Freedom, Dunlo is a banana believer like me. We are a rare breed because nobody agrees with us, but we believe in banana supremacy. I think Bogey is another person. And, you know, you just say, this is great. So Dunlo already has some exploration done in 8.
Ooh. Oh, there's a potion usage.
Yeah, because these blue whizzies are just hurting. You know, they're suplexing Danny like he was a ghost train in Final Fantasy VI. And that is not something you want to see or be a part of.
I believe it.
Yeah. Okay. And here we go. We get another Dig Dogger and Dunlo killing one and getting out. All right, let's see what. No push block.
We know the recorder is not required for level 8.
No.
But beating the old man.
Yeah,
it's
be
not
like,
nice.
That's what you get for putting that fake Dig Dogger in there, man.
Last enemy in the room has.
All right. So Danny finally getting his croissant.
Oh, Danny also still has to go back to level 4 to get the triangle there. So he has to go to the Lost Hills and over into the grave. He's like, where is this recorder? I got the item in 4, that's Silver's.
And he finds out where it is. You know that is going to be one step closer to Tiltville.
You know, I think he just figured it out because he's seen all the items. And he's like, the only ones I'm missing are what's in level 9, which by elimination has to be the wand and any key. That's all that's left.
That's real useful. That's real useful. But look at how many keys our runners are going to be going into 9 with. And technically, I believe MrDunlo can go check out Mags, which he won't. But it is open with that amount of hearts.
He's not too far away. He might take a peek. He might, because he's only a couple screens away. It's worth a shot. But with the white sword, yeah, I don't think he will.
Zelda
start.
So Zelda and Ganon will be in their native habitats in 9, as we have seen both of them. You know, if I was Danny at this point, I would buy a hint. I would.
I wouldn't, just on the basis of it's not going to be helpful. Seen all the items. The only thing you haven't seen are the 2 items in 9, which you know it can't be the recorder. So it has to be the white sword item. So you got to find the white sword item. And none of the hints are going to tell you where the white sword is.
Yeah. He got his item. Yeah, because he got his items in 4 and 5. So, yeah. So.
He's seen the coast item. He saw the banana in 8 and rejected it.
I know. How do you reject the greatest item in the game, the blue banana? Also, we have full Dorito on MrDunlo. So we know where Dunlo is headed to next, which means freedom. We have to tell everybody what they need to find in 9 in order to be done with this foul seed.
I'm not exactly sure what MrDunlo's doing.
He's giving everybody a symphony. You know, he's embracing his inner musician. You know, it's perfectly fine.
Okay, so he went to that level. Okay. I forgot what level it was, but he's going into level 9. There's a couple things we are looking for in this level 9. We're listening for a roar, and that will signify Ganon 1 room away, north, south, east, or west of our current location. And we're also looking for a shutter door that will not open if we have not taken the beast down.
Yes. And freedom. We have to do the roar. We have to give them a nice image of what that roar is going to be all about. So Chat, if you hear, since everybody's asking for it. All right, here we go.
I hear the roar. We have Ganon.
And we are at Ganon already. Look, see, the roar brought it in. It's all about the roar. So
And it shutter door for Zelda, this is the one room where it's an exception, but if it's not the north door, it will be a room that has a single shutter door.
And Dunlo has gotten a stun on our Bacon Overlord. So that's 1/2 a G. Now we have to find the shutter that will now open that normally wouldn't.
And it will open regardless of the enemies in the room, if they're alive or dead.
And look at that little sweet baby dig dogger right there. Aw, isn't that cute? So there was a need for a tutor, if you need to reopen the shutter. But I got outroared by the real roar, so take that, chat. So now at this point, 8 was huge, so we know that this isn't going to be a very big 9.
Ooh, that's a huge hint.
Yes, indeed. So the fact that we have Keys Garnet, so we're looking for a blue Keys room. And that will
not a blue Keys room. Not blue Keys will never drop anything.
Well, the room drop should. The room drop
yeah,
should.
You're right. It could be black Keys, I believe. But yeah, I misspoke.
Well, to me, without my glasses, blue, black, it all looked the same. And Dunlo.
There is the Annie key. He skips it. Well, 10 keys.
It would be the ultimate shenaniganry but it's impossible. It's impossible unless somebody is truly a mean person. But imagine 11 keys to get to Zelda. Being 1 key short, that would be so wrong. But that is just a dream that will never happen.
And Danny's just about to get the recorder. He's 1 or 2 screens away from it.
Yes. Come on, you can do it, Danny. Come on. Embrace it. Embrace it.
I think it's the screen right here, actually.
There we go.
He was 1 screen away.
Yep. Remember I said Tiltville? Did you see those stabs?
Restoration stabs. He was 1 screen away. There it is. There's a compass.
Yeah, with blue keys. Or at least what I see is blue. But
yeah, no, I misspoke. If you kill a blue key, they'll never drop
it won't drop anything, yeah.
But the room will. I was wrong. It's not technically over yet, but...
No, it's over, because that's the shutter room. He was literally so close to Zelda, so everybody now can get your official GGs. And look at that, Even was nice enough to get the bombs. Yippee-yi-ki-yay. So, with a time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 2 seconds, our gold medalist is going to be MrDunlo, who will be advancing to the brackets. And speaking of Mr. Excitement himself, MrDunlo, I know you can attribute your awesome win to banana supremacy.
I'm a big fan of the banana. We talked about this last time you did one of my races. I love it. That's all I got. It does so many things, and there was 0 HP stuff everywhere. Kind of stun some Lionels, get a count on the old man. I don't know. I've never felt like, what's it take 10 seconds to walk down a staircase? I never felt like I went, didn't make up that 10 seconds. So, yeah, bananas all day. Oh, we got Danny in here too. GG's, Danny.
GG's, Danny.
GG's.
I saw the frustration stabs at the white sword item.
Yeah, I'm not happy at all. I executed very well, probably about as best to my abilities. I had the whole seed figure out, except forgetting about the white sword item. Well, I forgot about level 3 too, but yeah, completely forgot about the white sword item. Had it all figured out at like, I don't know, very early on. I just had to find the recorder and dug every dungeon and found every single item in every single dungeon except for the recorder on Death Mountain or wherever it was. So I'm not happy about it at all. But that's an experience for you. I basically said while I was warming up and before that, without significant amount of practice, my combat is pretty good and probably as good as it's going to get, and anything that's going to happen is due to routing and lack of experience, and that's exactly what happened. So GG's to Dunlo for getting the win.
Yeah, that was an annoying recorder location. It was up in Death Mountain. I saw it kinda early-ish, but it was 6 hearts to get it. So I don't know. I got back over there at some point, but yeah, stupid white sword item has trolled me in the past before, for sure. And with it being an 8 Triforce seed, you never know what to do because you got to get all 8 tries anyway. So if you dig and the white sword item had been garbage, like the Coast Heart, then you save time by not getting it. So I don't know. I still don't feel like I have these flags totally figured out, but yeah, I'm with you. I played as well as I could tonight. I'm looking at the TV. Oh, I didn't die. That was cool. So yeah, I can't do better than that. So it was a long seed though, like deep Triforces, super annoying. The seed wanted to be slow. If anybody can sub-hour this, then they deserve to win the whole tournament because this bad boy you just had to do a lot. Levels were all spread out. Had to get all 8 of them. No, it was rare in these flags for the way my seeds have been rolling.
Yeah, it was basically like I just need to find the recorder at like 50 minutes or something like that. And I was done searching the overworld at probably like 45 minutes, maybe a little longer, because I found silvers in level 4 right after I found the level in 1 at 46 minutes. So I was like, oh, well, I'll find the recorder in a dungeon because the white sword wasn't even on my mind. And we'll head right to 9. And I had 37 overworld spots still to check because I thought I was done. And then wasn't in 8, wasn't in 6. I already knew it wasn't in 7. Forgot about 3, went back to 3, wasn't in 3. And then I found, what was it? The final heart in... I got the power bracelet in 3, and that's when it was like, well, I'm not going to win. This is panic mode, unless you're having the same trouble. And then I basically had just found the recorder when you finished, so I had 4 and 5 left to do. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Like I said, I'm not too happy about it, but it is what it is. That's an experience for you, and yeah.
Yeah, that was the biggest difference. You were one screen away from the recorder, and then you took the any road to the other side. I was like, no. Darn. I would say the lead went back and forth until the end when it just that recorder killed you, and sometimes it goes with you and sometimes it goes against you, and it just went against you tonight.
Yeah. That's pretty much all I got. I'm gonna cut out. Like I said, a little salty. So, but GG's to Dunlo. Good luck in the brackets, and yeah, thanks for the comms, guys, and SpeedGaming for hosting as always. Really appreciate it, and we'll see what happens next. So, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
GG's, man.
GG's to you, Danny, and you take care. Okay. Well, one thing about Mr. Dunlow's picture right now, I'm eating some really good Nathan's fries, and he's got like Nathan's shirt up there. So, banana supremacy. We are kindred spirits, Dunlow.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, that's I competed in a regional qualifier for the Nathan's hot dog contest. Didn't qualify for Coney Island. The dude that won put down 50 in 10 minutes. I did 11 and a half. So kind of got smoked, but that's still a disgusting
It was
amount
a
of hot dogs.
small loss. It was a small loss.
Yeah. It was kind of
You
like
lost by
I
a
had one
couple of
fry
hot
forest
dogs.
and no bow or something. Yeah.
But surprisingly today, you did not play on diet health like you did the last time. That made me and Yumi almost have heart trouble.
Yeah, the red ring helps with that for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and just to clarify, I'm not trying to play on diet health. Like, I would love to play on like sugar-filled like milkshake health, whatever the opposite of diet is. I just get hit a lot. I just run into things. But having a relatively early red ring is pretty huge for me because I didn't buy the blue one because I couldn't find a candle shop or arrows after that early bow. I know there has to be an unblocked candle shop, so I'm guessing it was like way up in Death Mountain or Waterfall or something. But I got lucky that there was a recorder blocked one and I had the red one. But yeah, definitely not intentionally going on a diet here. I'm not cutting carbs or cutting hearts on purpose. So yeah, I went much better tonight in that regard.
We did see the first arrow and candle shop, and that was in the uppermost right hand corner where you need the raft to access it. So
I got yours hiding up there.
And we were scared for a while because if that was the rare shop, because we only saw one of those at the time. So we thought it was rare. And we were about to say, oh my goodness, your only out would be to find silvers and red candle. Because you didn't have the ref for a hot minute there, friend.
Nah, yeah, I actually do. I'm looking at my map now, and unless I click something wrong, there was, I think, also a candle shop in the Lost Hills. I don't know if the candle even did anything, though. I think the candle might have just been a slowdown. Like, we may have not had anything required blocked by the candle. So, yeah, new strat. Don't get the candle, apparently. Save 5 minutes.
Oh, wait, no. Once you got that red candle, you embraced your inner pyromaniac. You were torching everything.
Yeah, I make jokes about the items, but for real, I feel like the less you can hit the A button, unless you have magic sword, if you have good things in your B button slot, like, use them. Red candle, you can stack stuff and burn it. Boomerang, you can stun stuff. Once you get silvers, just throw them out there. Wand, whatever. That's my goal, is to hit A as little as possible, because all of the stuff in the B button either does more than 1 HP damage, or the red candle, you just bounce stuff all over the wall. You just let Tektites run into it. It's just pyromaniac. Let's go.
Exactly. You want to see the world burn? So do I. I'm telling you, Dunlo, we are going to do a co-op and just torch everything in Hyrule.
Let's go. Ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
But I know it's starting to get a little bit late for folks. So do you have any last words for us, Mr. Dunlo?
Hey, real quick, this Sunday, I don't know the time yet, we're going to have an extravaganza of a presentation on the Z1 Randomizer channel. It's our annual Zelda 1 Randomizer Awards show. I put it together. We've got like 15 presenters. We've got musical guests. We've got a guest host, along with Krim is going to host the bracket reveal. I'm guessing it'll be around 7 Eastern on Sunday, but yeah, we got a heck of a show for everybody. So anybody, if you care enough about Z1R to still be listening to this, watch the award show Sunday. It's going to be awesome. And
You
as
said
always, thank you to
yes.
the
We said
volunteers.
you're
You guys
one
are
of
awesome.
them.
Yeah, I kind of coordinate the thing. I do make a brief appearance, so I'm in there a little bit.
Okay, we can't wait to hear your acapella rendition of anything Z1 related. So we're waiting with bated breath on that.
Let's go. Get hype.
Yes. But sorry to have interrupted you. I just got so stoked about
It's
it. That's
all good. All
amazing.
I was saying in the last part is thank you all for putting on the stream. Appreciate the heck out of the volunteerism. And yeah, hopefully we put on a pretty decent show. Sounds like it was a close race and the recorder decided it. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Everybody have a good night.
Take care, MrDunlo, and congratulations. We look forward to seeing you dominate in the brackets.
Oh, that's a big promise. We'll see how it goes. All right,
I believe
thank you.
in you, my banana sewer. I believe in
Let's
you.
go. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's all we need. A little belief.
If someone could be kind enough to put in chat !R, so you can give both of our runners a big fat follow, because they know what the business is about, and their individual streams are absolutely amazing to watch. They will blow your mind no matter what they play, because they are truly the Bret Harts of the Z1R community. Excellence of execution and freedom. I must say that I have had the best time of my life here doing comms with you and having Crump being the best tracker that ever existed. And I am truly thankful for you giving me the opportunity to do comms with you.
Oh, no problem at all. I enjoy doing comms. It's fun. You made it extremely fun tonight.
Thank
Very,
you.
very joyful. And I do thank Crumb for tracking. It is a burden sometimes to try and remember where stuff is, and you just made it easy for us to go, oh yeah, that's right, ladder was in 1. Thank you.
Okay, and I guess we should disclose, Freedom, about the mini matches that are coming up tomorrow.
Right.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm looking at the schedule right now. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3,
I think we have
4,
like
5,
11 or 12.
7, 8. Yeah. Plenty to go around. Starting off at 9:30. All these times I'm going to say are Eastern time zone. Starting off at 9:30 in the morning, we have Rywick, and I'm not...
Deuce Machina! Oh, damn is in the house going against my favorite cat-loving Canadian and Rywick.
I wasn't sure how to say that. All right. Then we go to 2 o'clock for another one, Optimal Point versus Phonic. Then we go to...
Yeah. Oh, Wonky. Oh, man, these are such great combinations.
7 p.m. we got Cantaloupe Me versus Ozzy Solo. And a whole bunch at 8 and 9 o'clock. So check out the schedule. You'll see a lot tomorrow night. There is still one race going on. It's about 13 minutes in. Over on SpeedGaming 3. One channel down.
You know, we have a Slobberknocker here at 10 o'clock tomorrow between Truant Gamer, who is a 5 winner, going up against Stompa, who is 4 wins. And then we have 2 dear friends of mine, Nochi, the pizza assassin, going up against Jay Coper, the man who knows so many games. I envy his level of knowledge. Oh man, freedom.
Yeah, but then to finish out the night at 11 p.m. Eastern. You got Fury SK going against the curator of the Randomizer program for Zelda 1, Fred Coughlin.
Smartest man I know, Mensa, if it ever was. So, you know that the action is going to be on SpeedGaming and Z1R channel tomorrow. And thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting us, to Mads, wherever you are, for doing the restream. And like I said, thank you, Freedom. Thank you, Crump. And most of all, thank you to chat for showing us so much love. If you want to join one of the best communities out there, Z1R community is where it is at. Look us up and we will give you all the fun that you cannot even fathom because it's that much fun. So on that note, I am going to say the biggest. Bye-bye and good night to everyone. You guys take care and we'll see you next time. And hopefully someone will get mags. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you over on Speed Gaming 3.